Okay, people, a little Fwoosh news update on the Bandai Star Wars model kit Kylo Ren. The weird thing about this model kit, we haven't seen official pictures yet. So even though Kylo is due out at the end of this month, we don't know what he looks like exactly yet. Now, apparently there's been some pictures in magazines overseas, and we've only seen not so great scans of those magazines. And this picture here, it came out in the middle of January. It shows that there's a full body underneath, and then the robes go over that, which for a model kit is kind of weird. Going by Vader and Phasma, you would think it would be a hard candy shell for the outer robe, but this picture shows sleeves and covering the torso, the skirt piece, and the hood and the shawl. But then this picture came along late February. It shows kind of the same thing, a little bit bigger on the actual figure itself, but I still think it's a digital rendering. And again, it shows the figure stripped down, and then with just the skirt and the shawl, and then the hood on top of that. So again, separate pieces. Are they plastic? Are they, something else? And then this picture shows the hands we get too. We get a pair of force-using hands, just open hands, gripping hands, and then fists, and then a picture of the lightsaber. And if you look on the far right side, it looks like the lightsaber hilt hanging from the belt. And from the looks of this new picture that came out this week, I guess in another magazine, we do get two lightsaber hilts, if my Google Translate is working correctly on that middle text. The weird thing about this picture, though, it doesn't show the skirt off, the hood off, but up in the top right, it does show that the skirt piece seems to be rubbery. Now, if it were the cloth, like what came with Phasma, it would be flat and, not that pliable. What we're seeing here is the piece does have the molded wrinkles in it, but the dude is just bending it up. In fact, if I didn't know any better, I would have thought this was a picture of the SH Figure Arts Kylo Ren. But I'm 99% sure it's not. The skirt piece, it looks smoother, and it seems to have different wrinkles. The belt is different. It seems more form-fitting. The Figure Arts, it was kind of loose. And then, of course, there's the hood. The Figure Arts look more like a round space helmet than an actual hood sitting on top of the head. This, it has taper. It comes out at the bottom. So it's definitely different. I actually psyched myself out there for a minute thinking I was talking about the Figure Arts figure. So like I said, it's weird. We haven't seen anything yet. What's even weirder is we haven't heard anything about models past Kylo Ren. Usually we hear in advance. I think we've known about Kylo Ren since last year sometime. Of course, they're doing the same thing with the Figure Arts line. We have Mace coming, and then Tatooine Luke, and the Heavy Arms Stormtrooper, but they haven't solicited anything after that. It's like Bandai went in complete Star Wars blackout, and that hurts. It hurts my soul, Bandai. I need more model kits. I need more figure arts. So you gotta feed my need, man. I need more import Star Wars, please. So if you dig this news update, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the Fwoosh. And for the work involved, and I use the word work loosely because, yes, this is fun, but it's also a little work. For the work involved, the figure does come out pretty damn awesome. There's some downfalls, mostly in the accessories, like the cape, maybe the blaster. At the same time, the articulation is a bit hindered compared to some of the older models.